Hello everyone, so welcome to day 4 of your 10-minute Pilates challenge. We're doing 10 minutes of Pilates every day for 7 days. So today our focus for this 10 minutes will be a little more on upper body and arm strength. So let's get started. We're going to actually start on our hands and knees in a tabletop position. We're going to arch the back and then relax through the spine. Now before we get started with this next exercise, just take one step forward with each hand out in front of your shoulder. You still want to keep your shoulder and your hips in alignment, so we're not shifting forward yet. We'll get there, but stay right here. We're just going to be dropping our elbows and pressing up. So a really simple movement here, but you may find, I noticed the first time I was ever doing this exercise, my one elbow wanted to go down before the other. So you may have a stronger side. And this helps us really find that. Try to evenly drop each elbow. We're just waking up those triceps for 4 more. And 3. Keep that breath going here. And 2. And on 1. Hold those elbows down. Now we're going to extend our right leg back. You're going to lift up and lower again for 4. Just with that right leg back. And 3. It's going to change that dynamic a little bit. Feeling a little bit more challenging. 2. And on 1. Extend the left arm. Hold 4. 3, 2, on 1, place the left hand down, bring right knee back in, and now let's extend left leg out, and drop, and extend, and drop those elbows, and extend. Couple more times. You got this last one here. Okay, right arm extend, hold it out, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, hand back down, knee back down. Send the hips back, quick stretch, just breathe in. And then let's exhale, walk our hands a bit to the right. You want to really wake up the sideways, wake up from your right hip, shoulder, all the way out through that wrist. And then walk those hands over to the left. Give a little pull, big stretch from that right shoulder, all the way out the wrist. Good, now we're going to come forward with those hands. Take a little puppy stretch, open up the shoulders, the chest, the upper body. And then from here, slide all the way out to the belly. Now we're going to just start with picking up the abdominals, up off the ground and coming into kind of a half plank. Pull the knees in and just hold here for 8, 7, 6, belly button towards the spine, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on 1, go ahead and release those abdominals. Release your chest, slide your hands in right under your shoulders and squeeze your elbows in. I want you to think of the feeling you had when you were in that half plank and pull your belly up. We're going to see if we can press up from the floor. Now if that was a bit challenging, just start with small elbow bends here. Try to keep this form. Feel that diagonal line from shoulder, hip to knee. So maybe it's just a small elbow bend. You can go deeper, go all the way down and cover. So I know Pilates typically is very lower body focused. So even if you do Pilates often, some of these exercises may be a little challenging. Okay, so just hang in there. Use your breath. Inhale. Exhale to come up. We want to feel stronger through the upper body. So for those of you that have strong upper body and are ready for the challenge, you can always pop up and do these as full push-ups, okay? But just kind of move at your own pace, your own level. Let's do 2 more wherever we are, either on our knees or in that full plank. Last one. And then either send back to a downward dog or to a child's pose. So if you're in child's pose, that's great. Okay, if you're in a downward dog, stay there. For those of you that are in child's pose, at any point in time when you get that little stretch, feel free to come join us here in downward dog. We're going to do some abdominal work that's going to also build strength in the upper body. So we're going to start by just shifting from plank back into our downward dog a few times. Plank, back into downward dog. You're going to feel how those shoulders stack up over the wrists in plank. When you shift back through downward dog, you want to have that diagonal line from wrist through the shoulder up through the hip. So think about those lines you're creating through the spine. That's going to help you a nice straight spine from tailbone to the top of the head. Then find that V position from the legs all the way to the top of the head. Once you feel ready here, let's add our legs. So right leg sweeps up, breathe in. We're going to exhale, take right knee over to left elbow, right elbow, and then send it back, breathe in. Exhale, tap left to right. Send the leg back, just 2 more. Left to right, send the leg back, breathe in, and 1 more time. Left, right, send the leg back, breathe in. We're going to actually take that right knee up for just a little pigeon stretch to circle our wrists out. So this gives us a little breather. We get to circle out those wrists. We're taking a little stretch here for those hips and for those glutes. Just relax. So even if you've just been doing these 10 minutes of Pilates daily, maybe you did the leg workout yesterday, so we're just stretching those hips out. We always add in a few little stretches so that you're not just working. You're giving your body those little moments to breathe and open as well. So you can feel open and free in your body as well as strong. So once you got that little breather. Hopefully those wrists got a little circled out. Let's come back to our hands, go back into that plank. We're going to be shifting again from that downward dog to that plank position. Few shifts. This is going to really strengthen that upper body. Really feel strong. Come that tailbone through the top of the head here. Out through plank. Let's go back in downward dog again. Raise the left leg. Breathe in. And then exhale. Left knee is going to come. Right elbow, left elbow. Send that leg back. And again, left knee. Right elbow, left elbow. Send the leg back just a few more times. Breathe in. Exhale. And again. Tap, tap. Send the leg back. And again. Tap, tap. Send the leg back. It's okay if you can't actually tap that elbow just yet. It will get there over time. Let's do one more on this left leg. Right elbow, left elbow. Send the leg back. Just hold. Breathe. Great job. And then bring that left knee up. Release for pigeon. Maybe circle those wrists out. Lift over the chest. And then exhale, relaxing down. Deep breath in and out. Great work here. Okay, we're going to be coming into a little bit more upper body work in just a moment. Let's take about 1 to 2 more breaths here in this stretch. Very good. Once you get ready, tuck your right toe under, lift that knee. We're going to step into our low plank. And we're just going to add some rocks forward and back. So you might notice your shoulders shift a little bit forward and back. You're building up a little shoulder strength, upper body strength through those upper arms. We're going 8, 7, belly button towards that spine. 6, 5, keep that breath going here. 4, 3, 2, finally on 1. Release those hips and thighs, lift the chest, lift the gaze, breathe in. And then exhale, relax your chest, let your elbows open out to the side. We're going to pulse here a little bit. So you're going to take your left hand, roll a little bit to the side, and stretch the right shoulder, breathe in. And come back center, left elbow down, right hand pushes a little bit, roll to the left side, stretch open those shoulders, breathe in. Exhale, back center, elbows are going to now lift up off the mat. We're going to then curl our chest up, reach out, cross right hand over left, pull elbows back, reach out, left hand over right. So just lifting up through that upper back. If you want to lift the legs, you can. We can open and close here. Cross right hand over left, squeeze the elbows back, left hand over right. 8, and 7, and 6. Keep that breath going here. 5, and 4. Keep breathing here. 3, and 2. You're doing great. On your last one, you're going to pull back with those elbows. Palms are going to pump up. We're going to beat the heels in. 8, 7, 6. Hit those triceps. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Cross those hands together. Lift the chest. Breathe in. Exhale. Relax. Hands on your upper back. Let your elbows drop down and relax. Great job. Maybe lift the chest one more time. Breathe in. Exhale. Turn the head the other way. Relax those shoulders. Okay, we're going to do a couple sideline push-ups here. So roll to your side. You're going to take your bottom arm, wrap it up around your waist, bend your knees, and put your feet behind you, front of the body flat. Your top hand is going to be between your elbow and shoulder. You're going to press up, exhale, lower down, breathe in. Exhale, press up for 8, and lower, and 7, and lower. Breathe in, exhale, 6, and lower. Here we have 5, and lower. Here's 4, lower, 3, lower. Keep that breath going. 2, lower. This is your last one. Up. Bring both hands down now. Just take a little twist. Lift the chest. Pull your body up and over. Stretch towards those feet. Inhale. And then let's exhale. Just swing the legs the other way. And we're going to repeat. So arm is around your waist. Hand can be between your shoulder and elbow. And we exhale. Press up. And lower. Breathe in. Make sure those feet are behind you. Sometimes I even let those knees sneak in a little forward because it's a little easier. But if you can keep those feet behind you and knees in line with your body, it's going to make that little bit more of a challenge. Make sure your hand, when you're down, is between your shoulder and elbow. That's going to give you the best place to press up. Keep that core strong. You have 3 more. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale up. 2. On your last one, you're going to hold it up. Great job. Take the other hand down. Take that little twist. Breathe in. Good. Exhale. Stretch towards those feet. Circle the wrist out. We are almost done. We have 1 more exercise. So turning onto your glutes. You're going to have your feet a little in front of you. Fingertips face your toes. This may be enough right here for some of us. Straight spine. Just bend into the elbows and straighten. So if you're more new to carrying weight in your arms, it's not something you do as often, just stay with this. If you're ready, you can roll the hips up and just add that And 9, really hitting those triceps. Bend from the elbows. Don't just drop and lift the hips. Make sure it's those arms moving. That's making us move. 5. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. On 1, let's hold it high. Let the head drop back up the front of the shoulder. Stretch. Breathe in. Exhale. Great job. Lower those hips. Very nice. Bring those feet together and just take a little stretch forward. Breathe and just relax. Exhale, come up, take one arm across your chest, circle that wrist out, reverse. Other arm goes across the chest, just circle through the wrist, reverse, and then take one arm up behind your back, stretch that tricep, maybe take a little lean to one side, other side, hand behind the back, just lean over, stretch that tricep, and exhale, release those hands. Beautiful job. Thank you for joining. Join us tomorrow for another 10-minute Pilates challenge, and we hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.